that was a great event. All the guests were very happy to be present, and we learned a lot. Political messages made by President Xi were great, speaking about peace, justice, insisting on that, keeping the world tranquil and calm. This is something what we need, and I believe that every single in the world might have supported these kind of messages made by President Xi. We were facing, and we have had, a lot of examples coming from all over the world of the most terrible attempts of revision of historical facts of everything that was happening in the Second World War. And of course, people that were on the other side wanted us to forget what was happening, insisting on something else, trying to create their parallel truth, which has never been the real truth, and with huge amounts of money, with dominance of their media outlets, and everything else, they believed they could have fabricated everything that was happening during the Second World War and even a bit after the Second World War. I saw the real determination today when I spoke to President Xi here in Beijing, that he will never ever allow that. He'll always be very proud of Chinese heroic history regarding the Second World War in particular. And but this is our job. This is our holy task. This is something that we have to stick to, and not to allow to people that actually launched aggressions against our country today to say that it was like vice versa, and it was not happening in a way that really and actually happened. And that's why we need to print books, that's why we need to put it in our educational systems, that's why we need to speak to each other.
I am glad to see my old friend, President Vucic, and also happy to see former President Mr. Nikolic. I am happy to meet you both. Our two great countries made tremendous sacrifices and important contributions to defeating fascism on the Asian and European battlefields respectively during World War II. As the current world is fraught with changes and turmoil, China and Serbia should uphold solidarity and cooperation, carry forward a correct historical perspective on WWII, and safeguard the hard-won outcomes of the anti-fascist war. As an ironclad friend, China firmly supports Serbia in safeguarding its national interests and maintaining social stability, and is willing to work with Serbia to constantly achieve new progress in bilateral relations. Your Excellency President Xi, you have always taken equality in international relations as the cornerstone, upheld the principle of non-interference in other countries' internal affairs, insisted on placing people's well-being at the core of global development, and stayed committed to effectively addressing the concerns of people of all countries and promoting the formation of effective results. These ideas are all good concepts that Serbia will always firmly support. China is our ironclad friend, and Serbia will never forget it.